Welcome everybody, I'm GpaSilverMane, and this is the Ultimate Marvel Strike Force Farming Guide slash beginner to mid-game guide, guide. Um, if you're free to play, this guide is essential and will guide you to perfection and competitive play and really let you enjoy the game in its full entirety. If you're a light spender or a well, this will absolutely help you as well, but the more you spend, the faster you're going to get to where you need to go. You can follow this guide at any time, whether you are thinking about starting, you're a week, a month, 6 months, even maybe up to a year. This guide is still awesome. You might just have to dot your I's to cross your T's out a year following this guide, if you haven't already maxed everything. Also, this video is the first installment of a series that I'm doing all week long. Some of the other videos I'm going to be going for top tips for 2021 store guide, alliance war guide, and daily routine guide. They are all crucial. They will help you so much in your gameplay and your growth. I recommend going down below and hit subscribe so you get notified as soon as those come out live, which could be any time after this video until 5 days from now. They will all be out within 5 days. So very, very crucial information. You're going to love it. It's also going to help my channel. If anytime you're liking the content, you find it helpful, useful, intuitive, hit that like button. It tells YouTube to recommend my video to more of the Marvel Strike Force community, and they absolutely need this right now. There's so many people out there that are toxic, giving bad information, misinformed, just throwing anything out to get views and subscriptions. And I will talk about some other options and why you should or should not even acknowledge them or consider them later on here. Following this guide will set you up faster than any other guide that's out there to max challenges, max events, which gives you the most resources, currency, gold mats, everything in the game that you need for a firm foundation to build the best account possible. And after you've done that, you can literally go after anybody and everybody you want and enjoy the game that way. It also sets you up to have an amazing raid, war, and arena team. It makes you competitive in all three aspects. When I say competitive in arena, I mean top 100, top 250. You're getting that 100 to 150 power cores for free every day from doing arena, based off following this guide. You're also getting the arena credits, and from raid you'll be able to clear your nodes or your lane in raid up to Ultimate U75 going into Doom 1 because you followed this. War, this is going to give you an amazing war team starting out with Shadowlands, obviously. Look in the background, that's the team I'm recommending, and I will explain why. But essentially, if you follow this guide, 3 to 6 months from now, you'll have a full Kree team. You're saying Kree sucks. I know. If you know anything about Marvel Strike Force, Kree has not been the best team. But they do unlock Fury, which leads us to our ultimate goal, which I'm going to get to here in a minute. Fury's amazing. It'll also give you Wakandans, and it sets you up to unlock Shuri, so you'll have the best Wakandan team possible, which is an awesome raid team. They're not the best by any means, but they can get it done if you need them to. And I'm not saying that's why it's unlocking them. It's just giving you Wakandans, which is used for like Chaos Theory, one of the best events in the game, which is essential to account growth, in my opinion. Shadowlands, you'll have that full team, obviously. A mercenary team with Taskmaster. I keep calling him Taskmaster, which essentially is the best mercenary team. Guaranteed he's one of the top 3 war defenses and will continue to be a top war defense for the time to come. Especially after the expansion of 10 war defense teams, they're never going to fall out of that. It'll give you a skill military team with the best 5 skill military characters currently in the game, which is optional in my guide, which I will explain. You don't have to have the best team to be having a skill military and clearing the events and challenges for skill military, but you have that option. It'll also give you the Sinister Six, which at any time you could pick up Doc Ock and essentially have one of the top war teams, you know what I mean? And last and most awesome, most important, what this guide's completely about and what I'm driving for, the driving force, the Weapon X team with mythical legendary Omega Red. That's right. 3 to 6 months from now, you will have this team. Maria Hill's already become farmable in the War Store. Captain America Sam and Sharon Carter are both going to become available to get, whether it be in Raid Store or Node Farmable or wherever. Depending on where they drop them, 3 to 6 months from now, you will have this team. Will it be at 7 stars? Probably not. But you'll have the foundation that when you do get them there, you'll be able to max them. You'll have the best resources every day when you log in. When you do your challenges and events, you'll get the best resources, the most you can get. Whereas the people that don't follow this guide will be getting a lot less, which means your growth is going to go way past them, okay? I can't stress it enough how important this guide is. If you are looking for a beginner guide, which obviously you are, that's why you clicked on this video, this is the one you're going to want to listen to and watch. And I want to talk about that now. Well, hang on. Let's go 5 tips. If nothing else, take these 5 tips, write them down, do whatever you want with them. They are very, very important. If you follow these 5 tips, it's going to set your account up for success. It just might take you longer to get max events and challenges and rewards and such. First one is focus. You got to focus, man. And if you focus on this farming guide, you'll be set up forever after 6 months. You won't ever have to worry about another guide or anything again. Do whatever you want. Focus, focus, focus. If you are free to play or a light spender, activity is huge. And even if you're spending, obviously you want to advance quicker, you're going to want to be active. Daily objectives, war attacks, raid, blitz, RTA, I'll bring it active in everything. Okay. Tip number 3 is gold. Gold hoarding, gold spending. I'll have a whole store guide coming out, but you only want to spend 1 million gold every day, and you want to try to hit that 1 million gold. This reason is when you spend 1 million gold, you get power cores up to that point as a reward, along with tons of other goodies. Going over 1 million, you no longer get that power core reward, and the goodies kind of fall off. So hit that 1 million, get your free power cores. They're awesome, they're great, and your gold will accumulate. So when 6 months from now you have 50 million gold, you can just invest in whoever you want, like Omega Red, right? Do your daily refreshes. This is tip number 4. Go up top and hit energy and spend 50 cores 4 times till it says 100, and spend all that energy doing the node farming in this guide. It is essential, even if you're not following the guide, to do these refreshes and farm any character, any gear. Do it. It helps your alliance. It helps you. It is a must. Last but not least, and very, very most important, is have fun. If you're not having fun, you're not going to play the game. You're going to quit. And if you quit, what's this even worth? What's this for? You know what I'm saying? You're wasting time. So you got to have fun, man. Really enjoy it, because this game is amazing. I've made tons of mistakes. I'll be honest, I still don't have my hand team maxed out, and that's the least important one out of all of them. Especially with them pumping gear into the game now. The hand do a catalyst challenge or a farm event thing, and you don't really need them because they're just giving us tons of that equipment now. Before I go into my Shadowlands and my farming guide, I want to talk about some of the other options that are out there and maybe why they're not as good or you shouldn't listen to them at all. Number 1 is Wave 1 Avengers. I've made a guide on it myself. Absolutely, the game wants you to do it. They're great in events and challenges as well. You really have to keep investing in them. But other people that are telling you to start with them and then move to something different as soon as you can, that's the worst guide I've ever heard in my life. If you're going to start with a team, start with them because you like them, you want to enjoy them, and you're going to level them up. Wave 1 is a great war defense. Maybe top 10, top 12. I would say right around top 10 potentially. On war defense. They get tons of perks. So if you're going Wave 1, that's absolutely a great option. I'm not going to say don't. Feel free to do that. Just follow the rest of my guide other than that, okay? Because the rest of my guide is not mentioned in these other things. They say go Wave 1, get off them, get on a different team as soon as you can. That's their guide. Yay, right? Terrible guide. Another guide that I'm hearing is farming for legendaries. The reason you don't want to do this is because legendary are not legendary anymore. The new characters that are released destroy any legendary in this game, okay? And that's just power creep. That's meta. It changes. It grows. That's how these games make money and continue to grow and go on. Do not farm legendaries. Legendaries will come. You do not need legendaries for anything. Fury is needed for Omega Red. I want Fury for the shield war defense. I want Shuri for the Wakandans to do chaos theory. I'm not farming the legendaries. Like, there's a guide out there that says farm Guardians of the Galaxy to get Star-Lord. Right now, they're one of the worst teams in the game. They need a rework. They'll probably get it eventually. If you love them, go after them. But they do not help you the way Shadowlands does. Star-Lord is not going to change your game or set you up for immense success in the future. Don't base your grind on legendaries. After 6 months and you've got your foundation built, if you want to go after legendaries, please do. You don't need them anymore for DD4. They're borderline worthless other than you like them and you want to play with them and enjoy them. They do have some power. There are some that are great, but it's not worth basing your farming on it. By the time you need them for Dark Dimension 4, the last 3 nodes, the legendary lane, you will have all the legendaries and be able to do whatever you want to do, okay? There's no rush on it, I'm telling you right now. DD4 is following this guide. Maybe within a year you could do it. You don't follow this guide and you just go wherever and do whatever, you're looking at a year and a half at least before you're in DD4. And they're getting ready to bring out DD5. So something to think about. Just reinforces the fact why you need to watch this series and why it's so important. And I'm truly hoping you do. Not just for me, but for you as well. That's 2 of the options, 3 of the options. All right, there's one other one that I want to talk about. I heard in a video that you should farm only new characters and not worry about the older ones or any of that. The older ones is what sets up your foundation to be able to enhance and level up your new characters. If you farm the 3 best characters right now, yeah, they're going to do a little bit, but you're going to have to stop focusing on them to focus on the next 3 new characters. Because that guy told you to go after the new characters. Essentially, 3 months out, you won't even be messing with the characters you essentially started with, and you will be nowhere. You'll have a bunch of characters that are nothing. Do not follow that guy. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And I hate to say that, dogging on some. I'm not dogging on nobody. I'm just saying that's bad advice. Terrible, terrible advice. I think it was only said because they couldn't form up an actual guide. I don't know. But terrible, terrible advice. All right, let's go ahead and dive into my farming guide. I know it's going long, and this video is going to be long. I'm sorry, but I got to explain everything in detail so that way you understand what's so important. Talk all things Shadowlands. Okay, so Shadowlands. Let me take my notes down here and pull up my next page. Shadowlands and why I'm recommending them. They fill 8 slots out of 55 needed to do all challenges. So, and challenges are huge. They're a big part of this game. Let me hit the button here. Get on the right screen. But essentially over here, challenges is what are very, very important. And there's 6 different challenges. See all these materials, resources, these are huge. These are crucial. This one's crucial for DD4. These are T4s. One of the few ways to get them other than war and raids. You need these T4s. These are training materials. You used to not get enough of these. You need these. Gold, like I said, makes the world go round. Now, following this guide, what I want to say one more time here is following the guide, you're going to be getting this. 3 times a week. People that don't follow the guide will probably be somewhere down here. Maybe they get to tier 10 and they bottom out. So they're going to be getting that. 78K 3 times. While you're getting essentially double almost. And that's just the gold one. And this guide's going to set you up to do that in every single one of these. You'll be over here getting this max reward 3 to 6 months from now. So it's huge. It'll also set you up with 5 out of 25 characters you need to do these 5. Oh, no, wait. I included these in the challenges, rather. So 8 out of 55. I'm counting 5 characters you need for each one. There's 6 of these and 5 of these. That's 11 times 5 is 55. The Shadowlands team will essentially fill 8 out of 55 slots. Also, it will fill 5 out of 25 flash event slots. And jumping into that, we'll look over here and see if we got any going on right now. There's one coming up, Boot Camp. This is just one of them, Boot Camp. Where are you at? Back to Boot Camp. And if we take a look here, we need skill military characters. And they got to be started up for each level. Well, if you look at the end here, there's a pretty good amount of loot in here. You know what I mean? Tons of training materials. So this guide's going to set you up to max that. There's another one called Payday, Block Party, Chaos Theory, which gives you Red Star promotional credits. One of the only ways to get them in the game. One of the biggest bottlenecks, and it will change your power level insane, okay? That's why you need to follow this guide, because this is going to give you the foundation that in 6 months from now, 3 to 6 months, you'll be getting the max of everything in every event, every challenge, and you'll be able to level up your character so much faster than somebody that just lollygags or does whatever they want, bounces all over the place, farms the best new character that's out that does nothing for you. Okay, so that's why this guide's so important. That's where my guide's going to get you. It's also going to give you an awesome team that you've focused on to be competitive in arena. The goal is to be in the top 250 or the top 100. It's going to give you a good raid team and a solid war attack or defense team. I want to go over the Shadowlands real quick. This is my beginner free-to-play account. As you can see, I'm level 51. And the reason I'm doing so well is I've bounced from alliance to alliance, so I finally got into a good one. And it's really helping me immensely. I'll break down all the gold, income, raid, arena, all that. I got tons and tons of information for you. But on Shadowlands, Electro, the reason I say she's so great is she's available on Villains 1-3. People that go Wave 1 Avengers get Widow in Villains 1-9. So essentially Electro is easier to get, right? Daredevil's an arena for 350 arena credits. That's dirt cheap. You get 800 arena credits a day. Depending on if you're in the top 100, you might get 900. So you can get Daredevil and one other character for 500 arena credits, which we'll get into, which is essential to this guide. White Tiger you get from Blitz. All you got to do is, I got 31 shards. All you got to do is go in here. First thing you want to do is always open Blitz orbs. Don't buy this. Don't go down here and pick out your favorite character and pay 500, okay? Always open orbs. 350 instead of 500. So you're getting 10 shards of your favorite character right here. 10 shards for 1,000. You're coming in orbs. You're getting 3 orbs for 1,050 points. So 50 extra credits. You're getting gold on the sides, and you're getting 15 shards for the same price. You need all these characters that are in the Blitz store. These are all great characters. You need them all. Doing that will get you there the fastest, cheapest, and it will build your gold. There's no reason to focus farm and rush one character. Now, say you got a character that's at 4 stars and his team's at 5. Absolutely feel free to go in and get him every once in a while on a focus farm to finish off a character to 5 stars to build a team out. Going over to a raid. Now, if you see a character in here like Sabretooth is in the guide, but you will get him just fine. Always open raid orbs. I'm going to make this very simple. It's 1,400 for 5 of these. It's 2,800 for 10 of these, okay? 2,800 credits. I buy 3 of these. That's 2,700 credits for 3 orbs. In each of these orbs, you're getting 5 in the middle, 2 on the sides. That's 9 per orb. You're getting 3 of them. That's 27 character shards. But you just went and focus farmed 10 shards for 2,800 credits. 10 shards. If you go over here and buy 3 orbs for less price, you're getting 27 shards. That's almost tripling your shards for less credits. And you're going to get all the characters you need, and you do need them all. Okay? So always open orbs, raid orbs, with your credits. Now, like I said, say Sabretooth's at 4 stars, and Wolverine and the rest of Omega Red and Lady Deathstrike and all that, Silver Samurai are all at 5. You need him at 5 to do something. You could come in here and hit this, absolutely. You're going to have more than enough raid credits eventually here. But getting up and going, you have to open or raid orbs for the best bang for your buck. 27 shards for the same price that it costs you 10 to focus farm. So anybody that tells you to come in here and focus Zemo's great, but he's going to ruin your account, and he's going to slow you down by months of progression. So in 6 months from now, come in here and focus Zemo. Not to mention when you're opening orbs, you might get a ton of Zemo in the orbs, okay? You will get him. You do not need to focus farm anybody. You're hindering your account if you do. And I just had to talk about those two because they were huge. I'm going to make a whole guide for every store in here. But in the arena, essentially, opening Blitz Orbs, it's going to fill 17 out of 55 slots to do all challenges. It's going to fill 9 out of 25 slots needed for all flash events. Okay, so with that 9 and the 5, we're now at 14 out of 25 slots needed for all flash events. We're over halfway to having all the characters we need just from doing that, okay? We got 17 and 8, that's 25 out of 55. We're almost halfway for every challenge. All 11 challenges having every character we need just from doing that. Will you have it right away? No. You'll have characters that can complete it at a lower level, and as the time progresses and you get them at a higher star level, you'll clear higher challenges. And it'll be a lot faster than any other guide out there, okay? Telling you to get wave 1 and good luck to you. You know what I'm saying? It's just, there's no common sense to these guides. Always open raid orbs. Now what raid orbs do is it fills 15 out of 55 slots for challenges. 15, 17, and 8. That's 25, 35, 40 out of 55 slots. You need 15 more characters, which we are going to find in nodes, okay? You're 80% of the characters you need found. Just from doing these 3 things. Going Shadowlands as your main team, opening Blitz Orbs, and opening Raid Orbs. It's that simple, okay? It also gives you 6 out of 25 slots for events. So 6, 9, and 5. That's 20 out of 25 characters you need for all the events in the game. This is huge, okay? Events and challenges are going to set you up for success. Stick with me here. Number 4, buy Daredevil for 350 arena credits. And that's because why? Well, obviously it's because he's our main team, right? Daredevil is Shadowlands. And he's cheap. We're going to get him to 7 stars so quick. You can buy him 3 times a day, essentially, if you want to. I do have the 350, so I'm going to grab him. Bam. When you're not getting, say you get Daredevil, but you'll have about 850 credits maybe 900, depending on where you place. You're going to grab Daredevil once a day and M'Baku. Now, I got M'Baku at 2 stars or 3 stars already. Once I get him to 55, I don't have Black Panther unlocked. I don't have Shuri. I don't have, you get what I'm saying? I don't need to come in here and buy him currently. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to hit Red Guardian for 500 instead of M'Baku. Now, once I have Red Guardian at 3 stars and M'Baku at 3 stars, and I don't have their skill military team maxed yet or the Wakandans maxed, I'm going to come down here and just straight focus Daredevil, and I might grab some Deadpool if I need him. I shouldn't need Deadpool at all till later in the game. I'm going to go pure Daredevil until he's at 7 stars. Now, if the other 4 Wakandans, like Black Panther, Okoye, and Killmonger, are at 4 stars, and M'Baku's at 3, I would go back to farming M'Baku in Daredevil so I can catch him up, okay? The characters aren't going to level at the same pace because you're getting them in a different place and there's a lot of RNG favored. So these arena ones you can kind of get as you need to keep up with their teams. If you have Black Panther at 7 stars and M'Baku's at 3 stars, it's going to take you another month to get him, maybe 2 months to get him up to 7 stars. So that's why I'm telling you, farm them as needed. But starting out, you want to get M'Baku to 3, Red Guardian to 3, and Daredevil. Every day you got to be buying Daredevil for your main team. And that's all you get from the arena. These characters are going to drop off before you even need them for any mythical legendary unlocks or doom nodes or DD or anything. So these will be down to the 500 section soon enough. Not to mention Phyla Vel, the only way to get her is in the arena orb. You do not want to go after her. Get her as you get her, and until they take her out of there and make her in here, it's not a reliable source, okay? She'll fall out of meta before she's ever farmable. But essentially, that's how you want to work the arena store. Now, in the war store, like I said, Maria Hill is coming here, and she's part of our in-game team. So if you end up, like, see how many credits I got? And there's a war tonight. So if Maria Hill popped up, I would buy her because I have more than enough credits. But the one character you need to complete this guide is Bishop, the king of Marvel Strike Force, baby. My favorite character. I got him at like 150,000+. 6 red star, working him almost to 7 stars. I buy Bishop every time. I strongly recommend Ghost, Bishop, and X-23 from the War Store. The only one that is necessary is Bishop. Okay, keep that in mind. Bishop is crucial to this guide. But Ghost sets you up later to unlock Jubilee, which goes with Bishop, the 5 Pemtech characters and such. And X-23 is just an all-around great character and sets you up to unlock Doc Ock with the X-Force. So X-23 is a plug-and-play character. You can use her anytime in arena or anything to be amazing. Pick her up as you can. Say I have 15,000 work credits. I'm going to grab as many X-23, Ghost, and Bishop as I can, and Maria Hill as they appear until I get down to about 5,000. And then I'll cut back just to strictly Bishop. That's how you want to do the War Store, okay, for this guide. Number 5 is node farming. And before I jump into node farming, I just want to tell you this fills out, the arena fills out 5 out of 55 and fills out 3 out of 25 slots for events. Essentially, we're just going to dot our I's and cross our T's with node farming, which is the last part here in this video. This is crucial though. And you want to do it in this order, okay? Let me find my pace here. No, it's not on that one. These are done. All right. I had a lot of notes, guys. I did 3 days of research, and about 20 pages later, and this is me putting into a video to help the community. And I truly believe it's going to help. It's going to be on my Discord as well, along with pictures. I wrote it all out. I'm not going to use a Windows program to type it all out, but I'm going to photograph and put up still frames pretty much on my Discord, which all of you are more than likely to join. I can't put in links yet because I'm not a YouTube partner until I get to 1,000 subscribers, but I think this series is going to get me there, honestly. All right, moving on. Last thing, but not least, we got node farming, okay? And as you can see here with these credits, I got 7. I would recommend just saving them. Now, say Daredevil or one of my Shadowlands pops up, I'm buying them for 1 credit. But until then, when I open red star orbs, I'll get what I get and luck of the draw type of thing. Node farming. See, and I like to go in here, I recommend this as well, and putting hearts on the characters you need. Shadowlands, I forgot to tell you. Moon Knight C13, which is early on. I just literally got it 3-starred. I took Nebula, Thor, and my Kree Noble at about 21,000 power and was able to 3-star it. It took me 4 attempts, but I 3-starred it. Daredevil's Arena 350, Blitzstar, and she is Night Nurses and Villains 3-9. So as soon as you have 3 villains, you're going to get to 3-9. You'll be able to farm her daily. As you can see, I almost got her unlocked. But let's jump back out here to all. What I was saying is I like to heart the characters that I'm going to keep long term. Thor's hearted right now because he's up in my arena team. He's also used for Cosmic. And I need to get to Cosmic 2-6 for my Taskmaster. Cosmic 2-6. So he is going to be essential for that. And currently he's hearted. But he will become unhearted and fall off. Later on, I'll go in and max him out because I just love Thor as he is. As you can see, these are the ones I got hearted. Shocker's going to fall off as well because he's not in my grind or my farm. He's an optional. Nebula will fall off. I'm using her right now for Cosmic. The rest of these characters are needed. He'll fall off and just be on a war team. He's out. I don't even know why he's hearted. Bullseye is terrible in this game. He needs a rework. I don't know why she's up there either. But I would recommend starring the characters that you need to farm daily. So you can come in here and go boom, 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 boom. Hand Sorceress is out. This is all stuff I need to do later. I need to focus on the video. All right, here we go. So node farm, Kree Noble, 2-9. Better yet, look at this. For just your main Shadowlands team, it's going to cost you 220 energy and 350 arena credits a day to farm them. But I did the math, and looking at it here, you get 1,000 energy a day to spend. You also get 900 arena credits a day to spend. You get between 2K and 4K a day raid credits to spend, 14 to 28K a week, 15K blitz orb frags a week, 8,250 blitz credits a week minimum, doing the bare minimum blitz you have to. So any extra blitz you do, you just have more credits to spend. That's 8,000 blitz credits opening those 350 orbs. Plus if you do extras. It's just huge. I get between 13.5 to 15K a week of war credits for my alliance and platinum. I would say you're probably going to average around 11K war credits a week starting out, depending on your alliance. You get 3 attacks a week, you know, that's your income to spend on this guide. So keep that in mind. We just spent 220 and 350 arena credits on our base team. So that's essentially leaving us 780 energy to farm our nodes, okay? Kree Noble is in Heroes 2-9 for 60 energy. And there will be a layout, like I said, on my Discord as soon as I can get the link shared. I do have a Facebook, GpaSilverMane, on Facebook, so you can also follow me there. I might link it up there as well. But I want to show you these Heroes 2-9. Bam. Right here, you're going to want to farm this guy every day. It's 60 energy. Kree Reapers and Heroes 4-6. Again, this is the Kree team. And he's 80 energy. Or she, I don't know what you want to call it. The thing with the mask, I think it's a female. Got an awesome mohawk. I'm actually hoping they get a rework since I'm making a guide that includes them, right? That'd be great. Kree Cyborg is a Nexus 3-6. Which you can see I'm already there. That's what I'm saying. I'm 21 days into the game and I haven't even been following this guide except for 3 days now. And I got Kree Cyborg here at 3-6 for 80 energy. Every day you want to be farming him, okay? Bishop, War Store for 1375 credits. As you can get him, as many times as you see him. 3 times potentially a day. I'd say you're probably more likely going to get him twice a day if he shows up. I don't wake up at night to go and see what's in the War Store. Widow, Villains 1-9. And Widow is still in our farming guide. And that's more for the best skill military team. You want Widow. Not to mention she's cheap. She's good in Dark Dimension. She's a speed support character. Get her in Villains 1-9. Then we got Electro here. We said that with the main cast, you know, 1-3. You're going to want to hit that every day. Villains 3-3 is Merc Lieutenant. And this guy is huge. I mean, This is the only mercenary I don't have at 7 stars on my main account because I just slept on it. So I'm getting 3 million gold instead of 3.6 million. I'll have him maxed in the first 6 months, first 3 to 6 months, getting max gold on that payday event. So you're going to want to farm him every single time, every single day for 60 energy. Punisher is in Heroes 1-6. Punisher is part of that skill military team. Punisher is actually one of the better characters in the game, as he's used in multiple things. But he's 60 energy. Let me see here. I got it wrote down for Punisher. Killmonger is the best character in the game, and I'll explain why when we get to that point. But Punisher does multiple jobs here, okay? He's a city hero for Block Party and some of the challenges, and he's a skill military for some of the challenges and events. He's very, very important. Okoye, this is going to be a later farm. So like I said, a month from now. Oh, we had somebody leave our alliance. That's not good. Orma? Why'd you leave, Orma? All right, so I'll have to look at that here in a minute. That's upsetting. Okoye, Nexus 6-3 for 100 energy, and this is one of the harder ones. She's similar to Taskmaster. That's what's going to get you. I don't even have it unlocked yet, but as soon as I do, I will. 6-3 Nexus. So to unlock this, requires player level 58. I'm 51, so I have to wait till then anyway. So I'm going to be farming other stuff, and I'll have that extra energy, 100 energy every day. Essentially to use to farm them again or buy gear and stuff, farm gear. Taskmaster is Cosmic 2-6 for 100 energy. And that's the 2 that you want from Cosmic. So 2-6, you have to be level 52, and you have to go through the missions, so the storyline. And it's a little bit harder. It's not too terrible. As you can see there, I unlocked this and maxed it out for 100 energy a day, Moonlight. Obviously, you need Moonlight, right? Black Panther is Nexus 4-9. And as you can see, I was already at Nexus 4-9. Boom. And since I'm not at Okoye or Taskmaster, I've been trying to hit her sometimes, but I haven't hit her at all today. Nebula is not a bad character, and she is in the meta, so doing anything to get her a little stronger isn't going to hurt if you have the extra energy. But once you are at Taskmaster and Okoye, focus them, okay? Now, this is where it gets interesting. It's ideal for best skill military team to node farm Yelena Belova, and you can literally node farm her with the energy given. She's found in Heroes 5-9. And this gives you the best team. Her, Black Widow, Punisher, Red Guardian, and I want to say Merc Soldier, but I'm not sure on that one. I can neither confirm nor deny. You'll see her here for 80 energy. And she's, if that's something you choose to do and you're not farming gear for some of your other characters, absolutely. I'm going to focus farm her. Gear is a sidetrack. With doing raids and everything, you'll have more than enough gear to get through. Personal note, and this is very, very important, Black Panther must be farmed before Taskmaster. He is the more important of the two, okay? Black Panther is crucial. You got to be on him. But if you're farming Black Panther and you have energy, go hit Taskmaster, which you will have energy if you follow this guide. Taskmaster is to be farmed before Yelena Belova, okay? So I don't have Taskmaster unlocked right now, so I'm going to go after Yelena Belova. Once all 3 of those characters you're able to farm them, that's the order you want to farm them in, okay? Panther, Taskmaster, and then Belova. If you need Deadpool for Mutagen Challenge or Payday event because you're not to Taskmaster in the Cosmic lane, you got to get to him, okay? You could essentially go buy some Deadpool shards if you're in Baku and Red Guardian or high enough star level that their team ain't keeping up. You don't need to worry about them for a while. Focus on Deadpool, and he can be your 5th. Because you're not a Taskmaster, so you can use Deadpool as a merc to do the Payday event and such until you have your Taskmaster. That's very, very important. So just something to keep in mind, and a separate option, you know. Last but not least, node farm Winter Soldier, and he's for Omega Red, so that's a ways off, I know, but once you hit like Daredevil to 7 stars, or you hit some of these characters you're node farming and you've gotten from orbs and such, and they hit 5, 6, 7 red stars, you could spend your energy on Winter Soldier instead, while that, you know what I mean? Winter Soldier is crucial, so if you can afford to get him, which you can afford to get him in this guide I'm going to show you here, for Omega Red. Doing all these nodes, it cost you 760 energy. How much did I say we had to spend a day? 780 after farming our main team. We still had 780 energy left. This farming all these characters, Black Panther, Taskmaster, Yelena Belova, Winter Soldier, and all the other ones I've listed here, cost you 760 energy spent node farming. Brings your total energy to 980 energy. You get 1,000 energy a day. Every 24 hours, you get 1,000 energy through your free refreshes, your 4 up top here. And this is what I mean. You want to come up here and you want to click on your energy every day, and it's say 50, and you'll click it 4 times so it says 100. That is very, very important, okay? And then you'll get your energy recuperates as it goes. You do not want this to ever be over 110 or over the max, whatever your max may be, because your max will keep increasing. It's 145 on my main right now. But so that way you're always accumulating that energy to spend. You want to keep it as low as you can. But that's your total energy is at 980 and 1,375 war credits on Bishop as needed. Could be 1,375, could be 0 that you spend on him because he never pops up, you know. It's taking me forever to get him. That is the list. Now, as I said, if you look here, and I will have this posted on Discord, these are the challenges. Oh, yeah, my camera isn't going to do it. Maybe I can zoom in or something in the editing process. Anyway, it's going to give you all the teams for the challenges. All 5. These are the 5 events, flash events that come through. I also got pages and pages that I'm a list of the characters and where to get them and how to farm them, how much energy. This will all be found in my Discord. So like I said, subscribe. Once I hit that 1,000 subscribers, I'll become a YouTube partner, and my Discord will be linked in the description below. Stay tuned. If you like this, you found any of it helpful, please hit that thumbs up. It will help the Marvel Strike Force community, and it will help YouTube to recommend this to more people. Marvel Strike Force needs it right now. They need some love. They're putting out an amazing game, and they're doing amazing changes and things with it. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps you. Please try to follow the guide. I'm telling you, if you do, it's going to set you up for success, hands down. By the end of it, you're going to have 10 teams, mythical, legendary, the best in the game. You're going to have Logan, Wolverine, OP. You guys have a great night. We'll see you in the next one.